Hey Jefferson, it's a new year. I've missed you. I hope that you had a nice winter break and you're feeling a little more rested and ready to face a whole new year. It's 2021. I know that that doesn't mean that everything is basically the same, but what it does mean is we can take it as an opportunity to look ahead, to set some goals for ourselves, to kind of start fresh, which I am really excited about. One of my goals for 2021 is to do all of the online paperwork that I have to do for my job. It's not very exciting, so I reward myself when I get it done. And one of my goals is to get it done every week on time. What are you thinking about for yourself? Some people call it a New Year's resolution. That's kind of just a fancy way of saying, what are some things that you want to try and do this year? Maybe it's something you want to try and do better, or maybe it's something you want to try for the first time, right? Okay, I made myself a little chart that I want to share with you, and I'm hoping you can make the same thing. Here's what I did. School, self, and family. Can you see that? So everybody go ahead. If you need to pause, you can. Get yourself a piece of paper and a marker or a pencil. It's okay if you aren't writing very much right now, or if you're just learning how to write. You can draw pictures of what you're gonna try and get done in 2021, okay? Something new. Maybe it's to learn how to read. Maybe if you're in kindergarten or first grade or second grade. Or maybe it's to learn how to write really long words. Let's look at some of the ideas I had for school. Some possible goals for the new year. School, raise my hand more. Turn my work in on time. For you 4th and 5th graders, I know you have a lot of schoolwork to do. That could be a goal for you. Use mute button. What does that mean? When I'm saying use the mute button, I mean there are some of you who have so many wonderful things to say, and sometimes our teachers tell us to stay on mute so other people have a chance to talk, right? So if you're one of those people who loves to participate and loves to talk in class and sometimes forgets to raise a quiet hand, then you might want to work on, or your goal might be to use the mute button more. Or if you're somebody who doesn't participate at all, maybe you have a goal to turn on your camera at least once a week to start, or to raise your hand and participate more, okay? So let's think about that, turning in your work on time. So I know some of you use Seesaw or Google Classroom, and sometimes it's hard to remember to push that turn in button or the green check if you're on Seesaw. Tap your nose if you use Seesaw. All you kinder, 1st and 2nd graders, good to see you. Yeah, you gotta push that green button, right? Okay, that can be a goal for you. Let's look at the self column. Here it is, self, it's in the middle. Use positive self-talk. We've talked about that before. It really helps us to get through those moments when we're having strong feelings. Get outside every day. Are you getting outside every day? Even if it's just for 5 minutes, to take a belly breath. That fresh air can really help your brain to relax, and it helps you focus. Let's get those attentoscopes on. All you kinders, let's focus with our attentoscope. Go for a longer walk. Maybe your family takes walks and you've been doing part of the walk or not going sometimes. Maybe set a goal for yourself to go for a longer walk. Maybe just once a week to start, and then add a day every month. Drink more water. That's on my list. Yeah, I really like sparkling water, but because of that, I don't drink a lot or enough water. So I'm gonna really try and drink some more water. What are you gonna do to take care of yourself this year? Here we are, we're still in Zoom school, right? And so we really need to think about how we're taking care of ourselves, because we're looking at a screen for a lot of the day and we're missing our classmates and our friends and maybe some family too. Speaking of family, let's look at our last column. Family. What are some goals that you can set for yourself with your family? Do one helpful thing around your home or your apartment, right? Or maybe you live in a room with your family. What can you do to be helpful with your family? Maybe you can start cleaning an area without being asked to do it, or pick up your toys without being asked, or clean up your desk. Sometimes at my house, my son's desk, which is right behind me, is a little bit messy after a day of Zoom school. How about yours? Okay, another one is to use kind words. Use kind words. Is it backwards for you, I wonder? When I hold it up to the screen. Use kind words. I know that sometimes I haven't always been using kind words with my family because I am trying to work at home while they school at home, while we live our lives, while we're trying to be safe and healthy, and it can get stressful sometimes. So I want to remember to use kind words even when I'm feeling frustrated or angry. Remember, you can always calm down. You can always take belly breaths, name your feeling, okay? You can always talk to me. You can always talk to Miss Golden. Tell your adults or family members one thing about your day. I love this one. Maybe you haven't been talking to your family very much, or maybe you think you're talking to them, but it's not really about anything important. It's just about get on your Zoom, get off your Zoom. Have you done your work? Do your work. Go outside. Please be quiet, I'm in a meeting, right? So those are some things you might be hearing from your family members or the adults or the other people you live with. So set a goal for yourself. Tell your family about one thing from your day. I like to play Rose and Thorn at the dinner table with my family. So we all go around the table and we say one rose, so one thing that we really liked that happened to us that day, and one thorn is one thing we really didn't like, right? Okay. It's really good to see all of you. I can't wait to see what goals you set for yourself for 2021. Family, self, and school. Oh, I think I hear something. Do you hear that? It's coming from behind me. It's Puppy. Hi, everybody. Hi. So good to see you. I have a goal for 2021, and it's to use my calm down steps. I stop, I put my hand on my tummy, I name my feeling. I feel mad. Then I take a belly breath. Yeah, take a big belly breath. And I feel better. Thanks for joining us today. Bye, Jefferson.